Good morning. See, camper's all remodeled. We made it cabiny. Just kidding.
Alright, I'll leave you be.
So, experiment. Coffee. Has no milk. It's hot. It's actually too hot. Might have to come back to this. Carrie's out sanding, and I'm in the wood shop and working on this door frame that I pulled off because I couldn't get the fridge in without taking the door frame off. I was gonna take it off anyway just to kind of reseal it. But so door frame's a little rickety, and I don't know how to weld aluminum, and I don't know anybody around here that does. And I don't even know if the door frame's worth the money for having somebody weld it, pay somebody. So I'm gonna JB weld it. So here's what we're gonna do. So there's a weld in there. This, I don't know if it never had a weld or not. That doesn't go all the way through. And there's nothing on the back side. So I'm gonna clean that up. This corner is even looser. You can see the weld is cracked. So I'm just gonna get these things JB welded together. And then when I put the door back in, we'll do the bottom, which has already detached. Yep. Anyway, that's the redneck version. All right, here's a little update of what we've done in the last couple days. Today, I filled, you can see all these little things. So I took off all the extra junk that they had on here previously. Also took the awning off. And I filled the holes with 5200. It's a 3M product made for the marine environment. It's sandable, so once this is kind of gooped up and whatever, but we're gonna paint and we're gonna do it probably a bed liner type of paint, so the texture will hide a lot of that, but we're still gonna sand it down, and you can see it's sagging in some spots, so those need to get sanded down and refilled. But yeah, those are all parts of this one's still a hole, but a lot of the other ones are just extra pieces that we're covering up miscellaneous holes around here. This guy, I put in a metal piece, you can see right here, that is going to fasten in the back, and I'll probably let JB weld it, and it'll close like this. That way any moisture that gets behind this door hits that panel, comes down, and there's a little flashing lip, and it'll just come out this way. That's the plan with that. And then I patched the window hole, which you can see I got some 5200 around there, and I'm hoping that that'll allow me to take the heads of the screws off, or grind them, or just reverse them back out. And then that way this will be a little bit cleaner finish when I paint it, so we won't have all the screws, but is what it is if we have to have them. So that's the outside. On the inside, Carrie has sanded the entire floor, so you can kind of see there's like a layer of dust on everything. And then those are my temporary mock-ups for the front here, where the fridge is going to go, and our water tank. So I just needed to kind of put something up there, and we're actually going to use, you can kind of see there's two pieces. So instead of like one huge shelf, there's going to be a piece that supports the front of the fridge, and then one that supports the feet in the back, because it's not sitting on anything anyway. And that'll help to provide a little bit more ventilation for the fridge compartment, and also reduce a little bit of weight. And oh yeah, my blocks, I should go take those off. I had to block this thing up so I could get to the screw or nut in here that was holding the old awning on. So besides that, not a whole lot else has changed in here. I need to do a couple things, and then I think I'm ready to, once we figure this all out, I need to demo this back, and I I'm ready to insulate or take off these side panels in the back here and re-insulate the side on both sides and put new paneling up. Clip here. You can see all this stuff. It's tacky. It's like that plumber's putty. It's actually called like window putty or something. And there's my hole that I filled with 5200 that I'll sand. So to get this off, what I'm using is paint thinner. And it works really well. I've just got an old shirt as a rag, and all I gotta do is basically rub it, and it just pops right off. I didn't really show you, but let's look at this spot right here. Check that out. So it's got a decent amount of goop on here, and my towel's not even very saturated, but you see like it's already got half of it off. So it's coming off really quick. Just keep this thing soaked in paint thinner and rub it on there, and then when I'm done, I just use the dry part and wipe it off afterwards. And then I'm going to go through and we're going to seal up this side here, put all the stuff back in.